Okay, so like I was saying, Greek mythology, but more so the Norse gods and Greek gods. So pretty much I was channeling for a minute. I did meditation with no music, so someone here might need to do that because they're doing a lot of AI manipulation to like songs and stuff like that, even TikToks. And like they may not be doing it so much to you guys as much as they're doing it to me because everything they're doing to y'all, they're testing through me. But not even that. I mean, yeah, that is what it is. But like, just not only that in general, they're doing this. So like, you may be on TikTok or something, and it's like, you know, like how remember the Lori thing or whatever, and they were like Lori or whatever the case may be. It's like that. It's like it starts off. What the hell? Oh my god, that's so weird. It sounded like I was echoing. I think it is echoing. That's so fucking weird. It's like this tree is making it echo, but this tree is really not that fucking big. Like, look at this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what the fuck? Um, Awkward. That's so weird. It sounds like I'm in a whole nother dimension now. It didn't sound like this 10 minutes ago. That's I'm like, what the fuck? That's weird. Anyway, I'm also getting something about Alice in Wonderland, like a rabbit hole effect, or Alice in Wonderland. I'm also getting the rabbit hole effect could be simply you just watching a whole bunch of videos on conspiracies, science, esoteric knowledge because you watched my videos. I'm also getting though I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, the Norse gods. So I was channeling without meditation music, and like I was saying, the TikToks they manipulate it so it'll sound like okay, for instance, I was watching this video the other day. It was this guy, he was dancing and he had the pink za in his hand. And he's like, I don't care if this bitch is sprayed, I'ma still smoke it. It's kind of fire though. And the funny thing is as he's dancing with the shit in the studio, it sounded like Illuminati, Illuminati. But then like if I like when I stopped after I kept hearing Illuminati, it would change to like, what do you think about me or some weird shit. It was like it was weird, and I was just like, see, and that happens on TikTok all the time. I heard tip tap, so I'm getting anything you tap on. So it's happening in the media all the time. I'm also getting this is why recently a lot of people have been messing up the lyrics because I noticed this a few months ago, like starting as of like August, July. This has been happening way more because see they're messing with the sun and shit. Because you notice how I put the jacket on now, I gotta take it off. Now I take it off, the clouds will come over and push it over. They just created all these clouds just 5 minutes ago anyway, so they don't want me getting the messages. They don't want me channeling. They don't want me sun gazing. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter. Sun, you know what I'm saying? It's there. As long as it got radiation at this point. But yeah, so it's like, just be careful. So and just know you're not bugging. So if you're listening to something and you're like, I know the song said it this way, just like that Journey song, don't stop believing, and everyone's like, until the end of the world or something. What he said something like that, until the ends of the world or something like that, the ending. And then apparently, oh wait, was it that song? It was a Journey song. Yeah, it was that song. But they try to say they never said that. But we all remember that. Like, my mom was a 70s baby. She remembers it that way. I'm a '01. Okay? That's fairly recent. I may look older, but that's way more recent than you motherfucker want to know. So, therefore, you know they fucked up something. Because how the fuck I remember that, she remember that, and we both just tripping. My mom had brain damage, okay? My mom got brain damage when I was 7 months old. She was supposed to die, and they told her she was only going to die. There was no way for they told my family she was supposed to die and there was no way of her surviving. She ended up surviving another 12 years. She was alive until I was like 12 and a half, and then she died. You know what I'm saying? This is also another thing, like they'll tell you you're gonna die because they simply just want the money quicker. So I'm getting something about that too. So be careful with your families and stuff like that. Bring them to the hospitals, especially right now because it's getting way worse. And meanwhile, like I said, this is when I was 7 months old. So this is 2001, 2002. You know what I'm saying? Actually, now I think about it, it was exact. It had to be literally January, February of 2002 because I was born in July. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's weird as hell. We ain't gonna get into that because that starts relating to me. But yeah, so she had brain damage and she still remembered that song. And every time someone would play it, she would sing it exactly how I would sing it until the end of the world. And then they'd be like, that's not the words. Like my grandma's like, what are you talking? Like, that's not the words. And she's like, oh, well, that's how I remember it. And she's like, I don't remember shit. And my grandma's like, I know, that's how I remember it too. But apparently that's not the words. And I'm like, and that's when I started believing the Mandela effect. And that's when that started being a thing. And that's funny too, because I even remember that so well. I remember like I got so mad at at my stepmom's at my stepmom's nephew because we were in the library over by their house because they were watching me and stuff like that. And we went to the library and he was like, "Oh, do you know about Nelson Mandela?" Because we're African, so they're African too, but like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a different part of Africa, but like, yeah, we were just talking about Africa, and they had family in that country, I think, so they were just talking about it more than I was. Like, they knew about more. They knew more about Mandela than I did, and it was crazy because they were talking and they were like, "Oh yeah, Nelson Mandela got arrested," and I remember him saying years before that he got arrested. The same kid, my boy. Like, he said it himself. He was like, yeah, I remember he came home from school and literally said, "Oh, Nelson Mandela got locked up." Then literally fast forward to like 2 years later. It was like 2 years. I kid you not. We were like 8 when we first learned about him, and then once we had this conversation about the books and how apparently he never was in prison or something like that and died or some shit. That was like 2 to 4 years later, and he was like, "Oh no, he never died in prison or something. I don't even remember. Or he never got out or something." But I remember having the conversation with literally just him, nobody else, just him. So it was weird as hell because it was like, my boy, I know we had this conversation. He was like, "No, no, we didn't." So honestly, I felt like some weird shit happened where like he thought the same thing, and then someone told him the same thing, like he died. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just simply telling him like, "Bro, you're not tripping," like family was just like, "Bro, he died because the book says this," and we remember it that way, and you remember it that way, but for some odd reason, they're telling us he died, so we must be tripping type shit. Because I was looking at him, and he was looking at me like confused, but like he knew he wasn't that confused, and I wasn't that confused, but it was kind of just like, just leave it alone. So I was just like, all right, I'm gonna just leave it alone, because especially because like I had like an abusive relationship with my stepmom. I didn't want her thinking I was crazy or some shit and whooping my ass for no reason. So I damn sure wasn't trying to question shit. But all right, let's get into it. This is obviously gonna be deep. So yeah, so when I was channeling, I was just writing whatever I could, like, this just popped up in my mind. Let's keep it like that. Because they're trying to manipulate everybody's DNA. They're trying to manipulate everybody's psychic gifts right now because everybody's getting awoken to where literally everybody can communicate with each other telepathically. This shit's getting crazy, my boy. This dimension's not gonna be the same. Like, they don't realize. No, they realize. We don't realize that literally all that shit we worried about is not gonna matter. Like, we're not even gonna give a fuck about it. Like, it's just gonna, like, one day we're all just gonna wake up one by one and just, oh, I don't give a fuck. And then we're just simply just gonna be spiritual as fuck. Whether you Christian, Muslim, whatever the fuck the case may be, that's just what it's gonna be. If you don't, you're simply gonna end up dying before you could even wake up like that. I hate to say it like that, but I'm just saying. I'm also getting something about this eye being covered is significant. So someone that covers this eye, or I'm getting someone with dreads in this eye, but it's not the left eye, it's my right eye. So something about Ra. Ra is hiding from the I heard the divine. So Ra could be in the physical, like on Earth, you know what I'm saying? And he's in a physical vessel right now. I'm also getting, this could be someone's child. They don't even realize they just birthed a child that is embodying a god. But this is like divine alignment. So yeah, when I was channeling, I got Nothiz and Wunho. So these are Norse runes relating to the Norse gods. Someone could have a connection to Odin here. Yeah, so Nothiz and Wunho. So I'm gonna show you the runes. You need to look up runes and use them. They're talismans. Meaning you can use them in spells, magic, all that. You can't really see it. They're not gonna let you see it on my screen because oh shit. They're not gonna let you see it on my screen because every time I'm trying to show you all something important, they ain't gonna show it. They don't want you seeing shit. You notice how every time I start trying to show you shit and point shit out, the shit just starts dimming on its own. And then I see my little square on the screen just start doing its own thing. So look, they're trying to play mind games with me. They're trying to fuck with me right now. They're trying to be funny, whatever. Fuck you. But yeah, I channeled. So pretty much those runes mean this. So Nothiz means conflict, restriction, and willpower, and Wunho means comfort, pleasure, success, and kinship. So this is literally a reading about conflicts, family, success, and I'm getting confirmations to give you power. And then right after that, I heard Empress Lillian. And then when I went to her page, I literally saw she was live, and the live she was doing was Baller Alert. And she's live right now. So she might not be live right now, but she usually have long ass lives, so she's probably live right now. So I don't fuck with her. I already told you I wish watching shit, but I'm also getting, can't really talk about it. So yeah, Someone needs to watch that baller alert. Someone needs to watch that, and I'm also getting their specific messages I'm about to be talking about. I didn't watch it. I didn't even get a chance to watch it. I don't really want to watch it, but I'm being gotta watch it, so I'm gonna do it. So anyway, I'm getting there's some type of messages in there that I'm gonna talk about. That's in her reading, and that's a confirmation. Or you need to go to her. What the fuck? You need to go to her reading to get some type of information. So just be aware and watch her video. I told you not to watch her page, so there's a reason for it. You know what I'm saying? I told you she was attacking me, don't watch her page, so there's a reason for it. I mean, I might have not directly said it, but I said just be careful. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, there's a reason for it. Ace of Swords in reverse. Look, now they want to fuck up the screen. Alright, so you're not gonna be able to see my tarot cards in the channel messages as much, so just be aware that I'm gonna just say it, because they keep fucking with my little square here, and then when I touch my screen, the square don't work. It just automatically work, but I can't control the shit. Okay. Anyway, yeah, they're trying to keep you unprotected because they don't want something growing. I'm also getting they don't want something getting out of control. I'm also getting they don't want you to get something. This is I'm getting this is scientists, the government, because it's an air sign. I'm also getting something about mathematicians, geometry. I'm also getting, because people have been talking about in the readings a lot, Fibonacci sequence. I even talked about it, but like, you know, it's funny because I actually completely blowed off everybody that was talking about Fibonacci sequence, and then literally in my reading it came up and I was like, all right, let me just look into it deeper. And then I was like, oh really, that's how simple it is? Because like I literally, for some odd reason, I was so good in math in school, but that was the only unit I failed, my boy. Like in middle school, I passed it, and then high school I just failed it. It made no sense. And then it's like when I learned it in high school, I couldn't comprehend it for some odd reason. And then like literally I couldn't comprehend it when I tried learning it when someone said it in the reading, and I was like whatever. And then I said in my reading, so I was like, let me just try learning it, because I'm telling people to use it, and that's why I didn't explain it. And I don't even know about it. So when I looked into it, you know, it was pretty straightforward. It's like pretty much this is Fibonacci sequence. So I'm even use this as my thumbnail. I'm gonna use that as my thumbnail. That's a confirmation, okay? I'm also getting you do this with your videos, so that's a confirmation, because I know you be watching my videos, because I'll be watching your videos too. And we just gonna leave it at that. I don't watch your videos no more. We just gonna leave it at that. You know why? So Knight of Cups. Someone's coming to you with something. I'm getting like news or an offer here. I'm hearing blessing, but it's like they're giving you something. This is like physical. 303 is a okay, so I'm gonna have to tell you the angel numbers too, apparently, because I just saw 303 on the clock, and actually before I wrote down the talismans, I actually channeled a whole bunch of numbers. So these numbers are angel numbers you need to look up, or their life number, or their life path numbers. Meaning, if you add up, I think you do the life path number, look it up. I'm pretty sure when you find out your life path number, it's literally your birth date. So mine's July 11, 2001. I said it so many times I don't give a fuck. So 7/11/2001. So I'd add up 0, 7, 11, and 001. And the 2. Oh my god, I'm so slow. So you would add up 0, 7, 11, 2, 001 all together. You know what I'm saying? All those numbers, and that equals 21. You know what I'm saying? Now you know. Probably shouldn't have told you that, but pretty sure you were gonna figure it out anyway. So anyway, so yeah. And pretty much you can see I'm actively in my life path. Cause yeah. So anyway, so life path numbers were 28, 38, 0, 30, 3, 303. 303 is an arrow code as well. 333, 33, 48, 5, and 8. I'm also getting, if you see 8 a lot, something about your lungs or your health. Like, it's like your health is being damaged in some type of way. I'm also getting something about infinite. If you see 8 a lot, that's a sign of infinite wealth due to your life path. Then I also got these runes, and then I got literally IP. So it's, to me, actually it's funny because I actually channeled Isa and then P, and I thought it was Wunho, but it wasn't. it was an actual piece. So then I translated that to IP, and that channeled to obstacles, delay, protection. So your IP address is being protected right now because they're getting into a lot of people's IP addresses and doing illegal scrying, illegal taking of information, all that stuff. Let's see. I'm also getting you're divinely being protected. I'm also getting there's like a force field. I don't know if that's the word or not, but there's like a field around you, like of energy that's blocking all these negative energies and lower vibrations around you. I'm also hearing fuck the police, but not completely fuck the police. You know what I'm saying? I'm also getting something about auras changing on April 8th. Because I channeled 4, and then I heard 4 days. And then when I looked up on the phone, it said 4 days from now is April 8th, and they've been talking about the comet and the radiation and all that stuff and awakenings. So our aura is gonna change in 4 days. I'm also getting pay attention to aura colors. So if you don't know how to look into aura colors, look into it now and try practicing it. So when the 8th day gets here, everybody can pay attention to different people's auras. You're gonna be able to read people easier this way. Me personally, I can see people's auras, but I really can't see people's auras without astral projecting, which sounds so weird. Like meaning if I'm physically here and looking at you, I won't see your aura. Like I can. Well, now I can. It's easier now, but it took me like years to just look at somebody and be able to see their aura. But even then, I have to think about it. You know what I'm saying? But like, in order for me to see someone's aura that easy, I literally usually just I usually just like meditate and imagine that person, and then I see their aura. Other than that, I don't really see it. I'm also getting your name could be Mickey here. Hey. Or Michaela. I heard I'm Issy. Someone's African. Someone's from East Africa or Ethiopia or East Africa. I was gonna say Markayla. Something about Markayla here. I'm also getting scientists are being shunned. Shenyu. The New York City dance. I'm getting scientists in New York City specifically. Or New York State. I'm also getting something about JFK. So I'm getting like they're probably doing so much chemtrails it's messing up our lungs and organs right now. And a lot of mucus is going to be coming up because I did not mean to. I just always spit. I don't know why. I will not spit for hours, and then I come on here to read, and I just spit. So someone must be spitting a lot that watches my videos. It could be a female. Because I even said, when I first started the channel, and I started getting more views, I even specifically said, someone here has, like, I guess, like, quote-unquote manly attributes. This is what a man's saying about you, but it's not really manly. It's just, like, bad habits you have, and they don't really like those habits, so they think you're manly or something like that. Yeah. Your name could be, yeah. Someone's name could be Jacqueline or Jackie. I'm also getting, if you want to protect your IP address, you need these runes. Gabo, Isa. Okay, I wasn't actually going to say that. Hold on, let me look at my phone. It's getting high as a bit. Okay. So, someone needs these runes. Gabo, Isa, Lagus, and Othala. So Gabo's generosity, balance, spirit, exchange. So someone's going on your IP address and they're exchanging information. They're also stealing information. I'm also getting something about Anonymous, the dark web. They're pulling information from your IP address. So you could be using DuckDuckGo or something, Tor, and you're literally trying to cover or hide your IP address. They're still pulling information. I'm also getting, if you use a VPN, it's not working. Cause trust me, when I got my whole IP address tracked and stolen and all this information stolen and stuff like that, it was literally when I was using a VPN. It actually got stolen way easier when I was using the VPN. So take that as a sign to not use VPNs right now. Just let the phone be itself. If anything, you have a better and just so you know, Androids usually come encrypted already. So the fact that they're hacking my phone this easily, and I have encrypted phones, and on top of that, I was even gonna go out my way to add an encryption myself. I don't know if that's even legal or not, but I was gonna do it. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do it, so it don't matter. But yeah, like I think it is legal. I think it's just how you encrypt it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, if the government can't get into it, then that's probably illegal. If you encrypt it and they can't get into it, but others can't get into it, it's probably legal. You know what I'm saying? But looking into that. But yeah, I'm also getting, you need to encrypt your phone. It may make the walls, it does make it stronger for them to get into, or not, okay. That's the message. Let me just shut up. So anyway, Othala is ancestry, estate, value, and inheritance. So I'm also getting, they could be using your IP address to steal like money and inheritance. I'm also getting, someone has like those stocks and bonds, but I'm getting something about war bonds from World War II, World War One. They're like stealing that from you, or they're stealing a family heirloom or something like that you guys have. Like, it could be something like a stocks account that you pass down 3 generations, waiting for the 5th generation. They're getting all the information and stealing it through your IP address. I'm getting, this is like an older person that could be watching my videos too, like late 50s going into their 60s, and they're starting to, you know what I'm saying, your knowledge isn't just the same, but it's like, because you're not actively learning all the time, it's like your brain isn't functioning as well. It's not, your brain's not high functioning, and because your brain's not high functioning, you're not thinking rationally about being on the web. Let's put it that way. Because you're not stupid at all. This is like someone that's like a Freemason, smart as fuck, and they still get their shit hacked. I've seen this happen in nursing home. This is why I had an example in my head. This is why I'm thinking about this. You know what I'm saying? This dude was so fucking smart. Literally a scientist, a mathematician, all this shit. He even had the Freemasonry symbol on his wall and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I think about it, I think some Freemasons go by aliases versus their real names. Even their last name's fake. But yeah, so that's for the really smart ones that like do like extreme CIA scientists, but not even CIA, just like they're really into science and mathematics and stuff like that. People that study the Fibonacci sequence and manipulate it into reality and stuff like that. But yeah, he was extremely fucking smart. He was like 70. I thought he looked 70, but he was like 90 something, pushing 100. He was like 94 or something. But he got his computer hacked, and I was like confused because I'm like, first of all, I didn't even know he had a computer in this month. 2, he had a whole system on how he used the computer. Okay, so he knew what he was doing. He clearly had enough knowledge, because if you're that sharp at that age, you don't even need me to come in here to show you how to use the Wi-Fi and everything. You know what you're doing. You just so happily just got manipulated into giving up your information, thinking. But it wasn't even that easy though. It was like he would try to get like that yellow program that blocks out scammers and all that. What is it called? It used to come on the computer automatically. Nation, Lime, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. It's a yellow sign. It's like an N or something. It's like a guard protection. It's supposed to keep out trackers from your passwords and informations, data, stuff like that. I forgot what the hell it's called, but it was like big as fuck. It's always on Windows. Like, you can't get a Windows computer without it being on there. I mean, I think they stopped putting it on there automatically after Windows 8, Windows 10. I don't even know what Windows it is. I haven't had a computer in so long. And even when they stopped using Windows 10 and started going up with the higher Windows, I just honestly stuck with the Windows 10 and didn't want anything higher than that. So yeah. Yeah. So don't go against your intuition at this time. Because all of these is confirmations. You're going to get creeped out. Like I said, even the runes is a confirmation of you're creeped out by this knowledge in a way. I forgot what exact rune it was, but I think it was Woonham. I'm hearing divine knowledge. I'm also getting a lot of people that got private jets and stuff like that are leaving the country right now. I don't know if it has anything to do with Epstein and Diddy, or specifically just Epstein, but I don't know. Someone knows something's going on, because they leaving. They get on their private jet and they out. I'm also getting, this is why they're arresting a lot of rich people right now, because they're trying to make sure you guys can't leave. I'm getting something about Rod Wave. Like, you guys know something's about to happen, and like those are who are in the Illuminati or they're close to Illuminati, Illuminants, all that stuff. It's like you guys know something is going on, so you guys are trying to escape it, and it's making it worse for you guys. I'm hearing don't escape. Literally nothing else. I'm getting that's your reaction. I'm also getting someone's name could be Ray here. I'm also getting a ray of sun. Yeah. I'm also getting the Illuminati could be helping you here. Freemasons. But I'm not all the Freemasons. The Illuminati is probably helping you more than the Freemasons. It's because of their job. The Sun and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So there's a lot of money being made in this industry, I'm hearing. In these industries. But this specific industry, I guess I'm going to get into. I'm getting there's a lot of money being made in the science industry, the occult, archaeologists, mathematicians. You guys are making the most money right now. I forgot what it's called too when a person just studies stuff. I'm hearing Scientology, so someone's a part of that religion. That's even more confirmation of the Illuminati shit. Someone could be trying to get out of this cult, so they're watching my videos or someone else's videos. Could be Emperor. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, something's about to blow up and grow. There's a lot of money to be made. I'm getting a lot of people that are on my channel. There's a lot of money to be made. Especially if you're subscribed to me. It's like you're automatically, I'm hearing automatically in the cult. Okay. I'm not considering this a cult, but I'm just saying. But, I mean, I guess it's technically a cult, but, like, I'm not calling it a cult. But, yeah. Damn sure ain't calling it a cult. This isn't a cult. But if you want to call it a cult, I'm getting that's another thing, too. People are joining this because they think it's a cult, or they want to be in a cult, so they want to follow me, but this isn't a cult. So don't go telling people this is a cult. If you tell someone it's a cult, that's your say. That's not my say. I don't think it's a cult. Rod's trying to cover something. I'm also getting, if you're being stolen from and it has something to do with your IP address, it's being blocked from you, like the knowledge for a reason. Like Ra's protecting you. I'm also hearing Ogun, the Orisha. Ra is an Egyptian god. The right eye. Thoth is the left eye, Egyptian god. Ra is more logic. Thoth is the other. Yeah, something's gonna grow here. It's gonna be strong. You're gonna benefit. You're gonna profit off of this more than you think. I'm hearing be blind to something because it's protecting you. I'm also getting the clouds is supposed to block your intelligence or block you from doing something. It's supposed to slow you down. I'm also getting, if you're doing messages outside as well, whether you're just channeling, giving out messages or tarot or something else, it's like you're literally being blocked. Like the government's trying to block you from getting messages by blocking out the sun. So if you notice every time you go outside and you're like, I'm also getting something about Jacob's journey. So like if you go outside and you're like just doing videos, you're somewhere where there's a lot of grass or something like that, they're automatically thinking if you're making a video out there, you're channeling. And if they don't think you know that, they know you're channeling without doing it. So they're trying to block the sun from you. They could even be trying to stop the plants or the grass from growing around you so you can't obtain energy from the grass, because you can obtain energy from the grass too. The sun stays on it so long, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I also learned today radiation manipulates DNA. I might have to read that actually. Should I read it now? Okay. I'm reading now because you know what I'm saying. This is funny. I actually learned this literally right before I came out here. So, yeah. So this book, what was it called? Hacking Darwin, Genetic Engineering. I forgot. Damn, I should have put the artist and everything in here. Actually, you know, I put it in my other note. Okay, so the book's called Hacking Darwin, Genetic Engineering and the Future of Humanity by Jamie Metzl. So I only read like a little section. You know, I went to a specific chapter. I just want to learn something specific. You lucky I don't got no food. I'll feed you right now. Yeah, so pretty much it says in the book, as soon as scientists began unlocking the mysteries of the genius, they began imagining how changes could be made. In the 1960s, they started using radiation to spur random genetic mutations in simple organisms and plants, a slow, expensive, and precise and painstaking process. For every desired mutation found, there could be hundreds of thousands or even millions of inconsequential or harmful ones. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so it's page 90 in that book. Let's just leave it at that, because I'm not even gonna lie, I just read the wrong part and I took a picture of the wrong part like an idiot. But I feel like there's a reason for that, so I'm gonna just leave it like that. But I just pretty much wrote down everything it said anyway. So radiation manipulates, this is what I got out of the reading that section. It wasn't that paragraph, it was actually the next paragraph on page 90. So radiation manipulates and changes DNA. Does this mean Gen Alpha are the way they are because of AI radiation genetic mutation? Does the radiation from the AI manipulate the DNA? The phone itself has radiation and manipulates the DNA according to what the book has said about the DNA. And we all know the phone has radiation because they literally put a warning label on your Android saying you can get breast cancer and other harmful diseases or whatever the case may be from it. That's genetic mutation, because how do you get a disease from something you're using all the time and you're not consuming it? You know what I'm saying? Meaning you have to consume it spiritually or some other way. So meaning we're consuming it through vibration. AI must vibrate at its own frequency than humans. They have to give off frequency to even become artificial intelligence. Plants are like us, being they have DNA. Radiation is more damaging to plants. An example of plant DNA mutations and manipulation is simply that they dance when they hear music. There's scientific study of this. From my scientific perspective, the frequency from the music makes the DNA vibrate and changes the DNA, which is essentially DNA manipulation. So yeah, that's what I got from that. So that's my point. Radiation has a lot to do with changing your energy, your mood, all that. And being that's natural radiation, of course, they're not going to want you to have the natural, original thing because it's going to manipulate your energy that much. I'm also getting that this is why when we go outside in the summertime or when it's extremely hot, we feel hot and exhausted and drained because it's changing our DNA. I'm also getting that's not a negative thing though. I mean, you know, especially for black people. Now, white people is different because you guys take in the rays of the sun differently. So it's not going to be negative, but it's not going to be completely positive because it's going to damage your guys' cells and stuff like that way easier. All right, so let's keep going. So yeah, someone's going to start over here and they're going to be judged because of their beauty, their potential. I'm hearing their hearing. So someone here is changing because of this video, because it's a confirmation. And they're going to be judged because of this. So I'm hearing just be prepared to be judged. Because your changing of your mindset and telling people about this and stuff is making you be judged. It's because you have inner knowledge and people don't like that. I'm also getting divine knowledge you don't even know you have. I'm also getting, when I was saying the growing thing, it's like something big is growing, but it's not even the like what's actually growing. It's like something big you're starting off with is growing, and then it's gonna make something start like it's gonna make something smaller or on a smaller level grow at a rapid pace. Because there's literally like a baby tree right here. That's this big ass tree. So yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not. It's just like I'm tired of scratching my scalp, and my scalp is starting to feel the effects. So I'm also getting someone could pat their head like that. I'm also getting something about Shane Dawson here in 2010. Shane Dawson in 2013. Shauna Malcolm. Paige Wands. Oh yeah, I used to watch y'all videos all the time. I've been watching y'all videos since 2008, 2007. Yeah, 2008, 2007. The ending of 2007. That's when I started YouTube. Not started YouTube, but started going on YouTube. Yo, now I think about it, I got a video out there of me when I was 11 with my childhood best friend, and she was like, I went to Head Start with her, and we literally are dancing in my room, and all you see is everything's pink. I literally hated pink, y'all. I was so obsessed with Nicki Minaj. I literally just I decided, okay, well, I like blue, and I'm obsessed with Nicki Minaj, and I really don't like pink, but because I have all her posters in here, I have to make everything pink. So someone in here could be a Barb too. But yeah, I was determined, my girl. I was like, listen, this is for Nikki, so this is okay. I was like, Grandma, she's like, even my grandma, when she was buying me stuff, like, she was like, you don't want purple? I'm like, no. She's like, you don't even like pink. Or no, my mom said that. She's like, you don't even like pink. I'm like, I don't. She's like, why do you want it? I'm like, cause I'm trying to do something. I wasn't gonna admit that I was trying to change it for a fucking rapper that's never gonna recognize me. I mean, now, she might notice me, but still, like, I was like, as a kid, I was just like, oh yeah, she don't know who I am, but I know who she is, and I'm here for life. You know what I'm saying? I was taking it very fucking serious. So someone here could have taken that life very fucking serious herself. Like, I was one of those, like, don't talk about Nikki, don't even know what the fuck happened, but don't talk about her. You know what I'm saying? Blow up the whole motherfucking class. You know what I'm saying? We gonna stop the whole class, and I'm gonna have to do the presentation on specifically Nicki Minaj, okay? Now that I think about it, it's actually really weird, because now that I'm thinking about it, Naya could be in here, but, like, my senior year, I, like, so happily did a presentation on Rihanna at Fenty Beauty, and it's funny, or wait, did I do it? Yeah, I think I did it on Fenty Beauty, or I was going to, and it's weird, because the girl I was friends with at the time, she didn't really know what I was actually doing the project on. Someone could have told her or something like that, but she ended up doing it on, or no, I did one on Savage X Fenty, that's what I was talking about, because I kept buying her stuff, and she just created the line. And I was like fascinated by it because she did like plus size stuff, and being that I have bigger breasts, like I had no choice but to like go to her website. You know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't go to Pink no more, and I was trying to find a new website, so I was happy about it because perfect timing. And the other girl, she did a Fenty Beauty, like the makeup. So something about your senior year or presentation, I don't know. Someone could have done a presentation on Nicki Minaj too. Actually, I did a presentation on Nicki Minaj too, in like 6th grade. So this is significant. Something about these ages and these people. Like I said, someone's trying to leave. Or someone's coming back to the United States or something. So either all the elites are leaving the United States or they're coming back. I'm also getting, while you're leaving the United States, people are coming back. And it's for a reason. Like, it's like people outside of the U.S. see something that the U.S. does not see because we're just blinded in TikTok in the U.S. Even though it's not a U.S. app. But, yeah, so this message is literally all these messages is just me telling you something. I'm the messenger here. I'm the Page of Wands. I'm also getting someone in the future could be telling you something about this information I told you. I'm getting Empress Lillian. I also heard Phoenix, but I didn't hear Phoenix Marvelous. So another like psychic or something, their name could be Phoenix something. It could be her, but like I'm getting it's like another Phoenix. Like it could be multiple Phoenix. Actually, it could be Phoenix Marvelous. And then it could be another Phoenix, like Phoenix Rising or something like that. I know that's a channel. I don't even remember. I seen their video like one time. It was like a pick a card. And yeah, I just remember it was a channel. So I didn't even remember to now. So that's a message in itself. You could just be watching my videos too. Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, something's gonna stop growing here. I'm also getting I'm hearing the universe is trying to ruin your zen. So I don't know if that's universal karma or that's a sign that the people on it or the government is trying to ruin your zen. Because they don't want you to grow and make this money. I'm also getting cultural shock. The cultural shock is what's making something grow here, but it's not you. It's like the environment or something, the energy around you. So what they're doing is because they can't ruin your vibration. So if you're, this is for like pretty much all the other healers out there and psychics and stuff that are like trying to heal people actively in their own way. So yeah, the star card. They're taking energy from somewhere and they're bringing it somewhere else. I'm also getting, someone could be energy harvesting, but I'm not even getting that's working. I'm just getting like someone's taking your information and they're putting it somewhere else. I'm even getting, if you're another person that's doing like science vids like me, someone's literally taking, like a scientist is actually going to your page, taking that information and putting it on their YouTube channel. They could even take it and put it in a book. Six of Cups here. Yeah, you're about to be blessed with something. I'm getting wisdom. Wisdom is the blessing. Yeah, because something wasn't growing. I'm hearing your channel wasn't growing. I'm also getting, if you feel like your channel wasn't growing, it's because you weren't sun gazing enough. Because like there's stars on their head, but it's in reverse. So it's the daytime. I'm also getting a confirmation of you watching this reading is if you see this at night, you're pregnant. Like you would know you're pregnant. Like not like, oh, I don't know I'm pregnant. Like if you're pregnant and you see this at night, this is a confirmation. If you're not pregnant and you see this during the daytime, this is a confirmation. The Temperance card. Yeah, so there's balance here. I'm getting this reading's balance. So I'm getting to pull these messages, and that's it. You know, everyone's got to swarm in here now and surround me because I'm over here. You know how that goes. Make me feel like an uncomfortable celebrity when I'm not even trying to be like that. But it's weird because it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like people are asking for, oh, are you terrible, Drake? No, it's none of that. It's just weird because it's just like everywhere I go, everyone else is there too, type shit. You know what I'm saying? And if they clearly know who I am, but they're not gonna say anything to me. Not that I want them to or expect them to, but it's just more so, no matter where I'm at, they're gonna be there, and it's annoying. I'm also getting, this could be you too. Like you don't even realize all these people are around you or following you because they know who you are. Yeah. I'm also getting about, the city you're in's not being able to function because there's some type of fake devices blowing out something to infiltrate your body or your thinking. I'm also getting Harlem's being destroyed right now with violence or something. City works in reverse. I wasn't gonna take these in reverse, but I think I'm gonna take them in reverse. I'm also getting something about no one's going to work at all, like all over the country, and this is like slowly mass destruction. I'm also getting something about holding on to the city not working, like it's a good thing now. So someone could be holding on to it, like why is no one working, but it's a good thing. Something about pink here, like I said, something about Barbies or Barb. I'm also getting something about Ice Spice because she's a Barb. You know what I'm saying? She might not be a Barb, but you know what I'm saying? We consider her as Barbs, a Barb, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta be Nicki level. You know what I'm saying? Nicki done put her crown she didn't put the crown on you, Ice. I'm sorry. But she put the sword on you. She blessed you with her sword. You know what I'm saying? So something like I'm getting this is someone's thoughts too, like about Ice Spice and the Nicki Minaj thing. Cause I didn't think about that till now, so it's kind of funny. Yeah, and then at the bottom is literally music. That's hilarious. You can't, like I said, you can't see it. They're fucking on my screen. So something about music here. I'm also getting the music industry can't work right now. Or the music industry is being killed off and poisoned on purpose. So beware. I'm also getting something about Cardi B. Be careful with me. You will not leave the country in reverse. So yeah, all these music people are leaving the country. But they're not listening to the Cosmos. Some of you are listening to Cosmos to leave the country, but like some of y'all aren't listening to Cosmos and they simply just don't want you to leave. This also could even be the Diddy situation. Like, you know, that's its own situation. If this is relating to Diddy, then they're just leaving the country because they don't want to get caught up. Same thing with the Epstein thing. But like, if it's not relating to that, they're literally leaving the country and they're not supposed to be leaving the country. They think they're supposed to because it's gonna be better. But God had something for them where they were at to begin with. I'm getting something about Speed. I show Speed. I don't watch your videos no more, but I'm just saying. Raw. So maybe you need to, if this is Speed watching the video, you need to connect to Raw. Egyptian God. Egyptian God. I'm also getting you need to go to Egypt. I'm pretty sure you already did go to Egypt. I don't remember. Something about Billie Eilish. Someone has green eyes. Hazel eyes. Someone's mulatto. I don't like that word, but someone says that. Someone's biracial mix. People don't like it when I say mix, but I would rather say mix because when I think of mix, I think of multiple. It's not to be like, oh, you're mixed with color. No, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, mix, there's more than bi. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they could say triracial, but they don't do that. You know what I'm saying? They could say quadracial, they don't. So the easiest way for me to explain is mixed. You know what I'm saying? With no harm. Yeah, I'm getting this is all for the messages because like literally just nothing came out. So yeah, X marks the spot. So if you're saying X's, don't worry, it's not a target. Because someone's scared to like step on an X or something because they think they're being targeted, but it's not a target. It's just there. I'm getting something about like construction, pipelines. I heard eccentric. I don't know why. Electrician. XXX Tentacion in reverse. So someone here is like XX Tentacion, but they're alive and they're meant to stay alive forever. I'm also getting someone's husband could be watching this, but it's not a bad thing. I'm getting this is like a couple that watches my channel, but I don't know. It's like weird. It's like you both watch my videos, but you don't even know the other person watches it. It's like you what? It's like if you're a female, your husband watches it, you don't even know that. If you're a male, you're watching it and you don't even realize your wife watches it. It might not even be my channel. It could be anyone's channel I said earlier too. I'm also getting one of your exes. You're gonna end up marrying. You're gonna be your husband. So that's for a female here. Oh wait, and then I'm getting pink in reverse. So I'm thinking of blue. So I'm getting something about a male. One of your exes that's a female. You're gonna marry them. That's a prediction. Prostitute ring. Something about a male prostitute ring here. I'm also getting your ex or someone you're with could be in a prostitute ring. Or a prostitute is gonna get married. I think that's really what it is. I'm also getting you could be a person that's trying to get out that lifestyle. You're gonna get married. Yeah, because I'm not trying to offend you. I'm just blunt. So don't take offense to shit I say, bro. Even if I see you in person and I say some crazy out of pocket shit, I'm just very blunt. I can't help the shit, bro. I can't like and the fact of is I'm being blunt and I'm trying to shut the fuck up as I'm saying that blunt ass shit. So I'm trying my hardest to not be nice, but like not say as out of pocket shit as I could. So don't take offense to it. I'm just being blunt. So sometimes I'm being very honest, and then sometimes I'm just being an asshole. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. So don't take offense. You know what I'm saying? Even if you did something wrong, because you could do something wrong, and I generally don't mean it. I'm just being an asshole. You know what I'm saying? But half the time when I'm being an asshole, you won't even realize I'm being an asshole. And then when I'm not being an asshole and I'm being blunt, you'll think I'm being an asshole. Like, it just happens like that all the time. I noticed that. So, yeah, a prostitute's gonna get married. You could even be a male prostitute or something, or you could have like an OnlyFans as a male, and you felt like, oh, no female's gonna want me or something, but you're gonna get married. Let me see if there's any more messages. I don't know. So right now, you need to not take risks. You need to like slow down, be careful, like caution. Especially if you're in the music industry, you need to be cautious because there's a lot going on in your life. Yeah, yeah. Someone's gonna get out a prostitute ring. I can't explain too much, but you know exactly what I mean, and I am talking to you because you just got chills, and your intuition just told you because I just got chills. I'm also getting someone's bent. Henny got me bent. When I'm gonna see you again? Something like that. I forgot the words. Something about that. Or someone's bent on being rich, or bent on being poor. Someone's at the border too. All right, that's all for your message.